First, we go to Jackson County, where legislators spent the afternoon arguing amongst each other. Good afternoon, I'm Laura Moritz.
And I'm Kelly Eckerman. County Executive Frank White was also at today's meeting, and things got heated as each side argued about how to spend the $70 million in COVID-19 relief money. KMBC 9's Andy Alcock is joining us live after attending that meeting. So, Andy, what are the proposals?
Yeah, Kelly and Laura, lawmakers did approve 27 different options to spend that money and voted down 10 other ones. However, it is unclear tonight if any of that money is going to be spent. On two different occasions during this very testy meeting, Acting Chair Megan Marshall banged her gavel repeatedly to shut down her colleague, Manny Abarca.
You do not have
Madam
the floor.
Chair, you are violating the
Again,
rules
you
of
are
Robert's
out of
Rules
order. You are out of order.
Motion to
You're
remove the
out of
chair.
order.
Second.
Now, lawmakers did approve $70.95 million for potential uses for that American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA money, slightly more money than is left in that fund. The problem is the vote was 5-3, with legislator Charlie Franklin missing nearly every vote because he showed up nearly an hour after the meeting started. Franklin told us after the meeting he would have been a no vote on many of the measures passed, making it a 5-4 vote. Now, the reason that number is significant is County Executive Frank White has indicated he'll veto all the uses of the funds through what he calls an illegal process, and it would take 6 of 9 lawmakers to override any vetoes.
I'm hoping that rational minds prevail and that this all gets where we can have a good discussion on it and find good things to do with it.
Well, this has been kind of a coup between 5 legislators to take over these funds. And right now my job is to protect the integrity of the county itself.
And there was a proposal to put all of that ARPA money, more than $70 million of it, into a fund for an undesignated use the county executive could use at his discretion. That vote went down as that proposal was defeated. Reporting live outside the Jackson County Courthouse, Andy Alcock, KMBC 9 News.
All right, thank you, Andy. Now, if there is no agreement reached on how to spend the money before the end of the year, the funds go back to the federal government.